Hello beautiful people YouTube. If you're new to the channel, my name is Playboy G. I'm a starting content creator, entrepreneur, multiple different things, just trying to get the ball rolling. Today I'm going to be talking about 7 things I hate about entrepreneurship and 7 things I love about entrepreneurship. So stay tuned. I've been trying to make this vlog style video, but I just keep forgetting to shoot stuff. It honestly took like 8 times to make this intro. So just bear with me. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm going to be talking about everything entrepreneurship, the mistakes I've made, the good things I've done, all that stuff. So if that interests you, keep watching. So, number 1, the first thing that I love about entrepreneurship, but I also hate, is time. Time is everything, because whenever you work an hourly job, you go to your 9 to 5, get off at 5, and then you only got a little bit left of time. As an entrepreneur, what's so good is that you have control of your time. But it's a double-edged sword, because for someone that doesn't have very good time management skills, your day will just slip away from you. You really have no idea how fast time goes whenever you're in full control of your time. When you're at a job or something like that, I bet you it feels like everything is just slowed down. But as an entrepreneur, if you're not keeping track of everything that you need to be doing and the tasks that are being done on a daily basis, then it's going to be very hard for you to manage yourself as an entrepreneur. So time is amazing because you get to control your time. If you need to go somewhere, you can go somewhere. If you need to take the day off, you can take the day off. But with that comes a lot of responsibility. So time is amazing because you have full control over it, but you could also just waste it all away. Alright, it's really cold outside, so I'm gonna make my way inside. Catch you. In fact, if you didn't know this about me, I live in Texas, and also this is my truck. I crashed it back in 2020. It's crazy. Look how destroyed it is. Yeah, I messed this beautiful thing up. That's me. All right, second point. This brings me into my second point, which is money. People actually keep jobs and then they do their side hustle until they can pretty much make enough money so that it sustains them to pay all their bills and all these different things. So money is the next big thing whenever it comes to entrepreneurship, because depending on the business model that you're trying to jump into, you might need a decent amount of capital to get started, or you might need no capital, but you still got bills, you still got to eat food, you still got to enjoy yourself. So all these things come at a price. Entrepreneurship is usually a double shift life, trying to balance something else with something else. Me, I actually only had one job ever, which was my Whataburger job. I went and worked for this, one of my, I guess, semi-mentors. It was a bad experience. I'll talk about that in another video. I've only ever had one job. It was Whataburger. So I saved enough money, and from there, I just sustained myself by making enough money each month with my marketing agency. Now, I do not recommend this because I just quit my job. I said, fuck it, and I made enough money to just sustain myself. Money is the biggest thing when it comes to entrepreneurship, because without money, you're not successful. You're not doing anything. So I love it because with entrepreneurship, I can make $1,000 a day. I can make $20,000 a day. And at a job, not necessarily. There's fixed incomes. There's things that you have to do. It's completely different. Make as much money as you want in one day. It's crazy. Or you might not make any money. So it's just a matter of how your work ethic is, the methods you're using, multiple different things. But money is another sticky thing where I love it, but I also hate it, because you need it to sustain yourself and do all these other different things. So it's hard for you to test. But you also want to have that money so that you can do all these things. That's the second thing, money. I'm going to do some B-roll of me working, because I still got to work. I'm an entrepreneur. They can't just do full YouTube yet. So I'm going to be doing some work, and you guys are going to see a quick time lapse. Alright, so I just got a little bit of work done, and what I did is I just created my schedule, sent out my messages, made sure I was following my itinerary for any meetings that I might have, and now I'm talking to y'all. So this leads me to my third point, which is nobody knows what you're going through, which means this is your journey. Whenever you sign that client, whenever you do something amazing within your business and you accomplish something, you feel very good about yourself because you did it. Nobody else did it. No one told you to do it. You got some sort of guidance and you went out and you did it yourself. And that's what I love about this. No one knows the amount of work that I put in, how much time I invest, things that I think on a daily basis, how late I stay up sending messages and just doing what I need to do. And it also sucks because no one sees it. No one sees all that hard work you put in, all that time, all the sweat, blood, and tears that are just all over that paper, that computer, whatever the hell you're putting all your work in. And this journey, it's amazing. I think it's something that we all need. You gotta hit the lows to understand the highs, and you gotta hit the highs to understand the lows. So everyone has a wave that they're going through, and people just don't know, as us entrepreneurs, the stuff that we go through on a daily basis, failure, the success, all the different things. So the journey is another thing that just, it comes along with everything. They see probably 2% of what you do, or maybe 5% of what you do, and the rest, they can't see it. They only see when you fail, and they only see when you succeed. That's why everyone is very doubtful, and then they're very like, oh, I knew you were gonna do this, you did it, oh yeah. The journey is a double-edged sword, just like time and money. So journey number 3. All right, so lunch break. You had to give me some beans. Fact about me, Playboy G. I'm Mexican. Real full name, Gerardo Ernesto Villalobos. Pretty crazy, right? Everyone just calls me Gio though. So you just call me Gio, Playboy G. So that leads me to my 4th point, is the work. The work is crazy because at a job or a 9 to 5 or whatever you do, you have a start and an end time. With entrepreneurship, there's always something to do. Whenever you're trying to make that sell, or you're trying to land a specific client, or you're just trying to learn something new, you're constantly having to keep updating yourself with all the different things that are coming out. With me, I'm a social media marketer, manager, so I have to keep up with platforms, updates, algorithms, all these different things on top of my advertising, and just making sure and all the restrictions are being properly in place, all these different things within my ad sets, copyright, all those different things. So it gets a little complicated, and you have to just consistently be on top of everything, and it's not like you just have a shut-off time. Now, you can go away and stop doing cold calls at a specific time, which that's smarter to do, but at the end of the day, you're always constantly thinking about your business, constantly thinking how you can improve. You're thinking about everything all the time. Some beans. So the work is crazy. You're just consistently working, waking up thinking, going to sleep thinking all the time, and it's a little unhealthy, but whenever you're trying to just improve and be the best that you can, it's crazy how much work is involved that no one really sees. I love it and I hate it because, like I said, you can make a lot in one day just depending on how hard you want to work, or you can make nothing in a day. It's crazy the amount of work you have to put in to be an entrepreneur, because you're having to build something from scratch. But at the same time, with that building comes a lot of opportunity. I'm gonna finish my beats now. Alright, y'all, so I was in the middle of my workout finishing, and then realizing, oh shit, I didn't even talk about point 5 yet. So point 5, it's failure. Whenever you start this entrepreneur journey, you're gonna fail more than you're gonna succeed. That's pretty much what's gonna get you to your road to success. Failing multiple different times, trying multiple different things, just testing. Because at the beginning of everything, you're just a beginner. You gotta crawl before you walk, and walk before you run. So it's all part of the process. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. Just got done with my workout. So today was chest day. Failure is something that's very, very big when it comes to entrepreneurship. Double-edged sword, just like everything else, because with that failure brings that ambition, and it brings that drive to just want to get something done, to just want to succeed. So failure is something that's going to be really big in entrepreneurship. If you don't have that thick skin, or you don't like the feeling of failure, because whenever you fail, you endure that failure, and it just does not feel the best, but it gets you on the right track to do what you need to do. Rejection is redirection at the end of the day. Everything just leads you to where you need to go. So that's number 5, failure. I need to finish up this workout, and I need to get inside because it's cold and I'm hot at the same time. So yeah, I'll catch you on point 6. So this brings me into my 6th and 7th point. I'm combining them. There's no backup plan for entrepreneurs, and the world is against you. The odds are against you. It sucks to say this, but as an entrepreneur, this world is not built for us. It's not built for someone that wants to start their own business and get everything going. If so, they would have taught you this in school. It's meant for consumers. So they make it very hard for you to actually put all the steps in to actually set up a proper business and get everything going, especially for someone that just doesn't understand. There's so much scams, so much things that are out there that are just ready to hurt you. It sucks because there's no backup plan like a 401k, something to fall on. And on top of that, the odds are just stacked against you. As an entrepreneur, all these five points before the 6th and 7th, all a purpose. There's a whole point of why you're an entrepreneur. This is a different route. This is a bumpy road. This is something no one can see. Something like getting a job, there's foundation, there's understanding, there's day 1, day 2, and you have a structure, and with entrepreneurship you have to create that structure. So it sucks to say that there's no backup padding like a 401k or pension, something like that. You have to set that up for yourself. And then on top of taxes, all these other different things, feels like the world's against you a little bit, but that's just the name of the game. That's how it is. The odds are against you, and it's hard to have a backup plan as an entrepreneur. So that's why a lot of people have jobs, multiple different things. These are all my points about entrepreneurship. I'm going to start sharing more stories and actually the things that I've done and the things that I'm doing, so you guys can actually have a sense of the things an entrepreneur does. But these are my 7 points practically that just discuss entrepreneurship. You got to take the ugly with the good and just run with it. You got to be able to just figure out what you got to do and just do it. That's how entrepreneurship is. You got to take those 7 points and just see the good in them. See the good, understand the bad, and just keep moving. That's just the name of the game. That's what you got to do. Those are my 7 points on entrepreneurship. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really appreciate all y'all that have been here, stayed with me. All you newcomers, I really appreciate everybody. I'm sitting at 350 subscribers right now, and I've been a little inconsistent, but I'm changing all that up. I'm going to come back really, really hard, and you guys are going to be seeing everything. If you like this video, please like, subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, sorry, my legs hurt. And if you have a video suggestion, if you have an idea, if you have something that you just have a question, or you just want to throw a compliment at me or a rude gesture, I really don't care. Just throw me something so I understand what you guys like, what you guys hate. I really appreciate all the support y'all are giving me. This is just really different for me as an introvert. I'm not an extrovert, so it's just a process. So I really appreciate you guys. I love all y'all, every single one of y'all that are watching this video. You hit the like, subscribe. I really, really appreciate y'all. When I'm big, you're gonna see I'm doing crazy shit. So I love all y'all. I gotta get out of here. Probably get some B-roll. Peace.